Happy New Year. Hope this year is better than last year. It will be since you're here with us. On our plate for the first episode of 2026, we got a list of all the biggest games and predictions for 2026. PlayStation 5 has just been jailbroken, but it will cost you more than a PlayStation 5 to actually do it. Microsoft wants you to stop calling AI slop. No. All this and more in this episode of Press X Start Gamers Digest. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, CJ, aka Sexy Bad Voices, aka we made it. We made it through another life-changing event, millennial life. I am joined by
On MF Ross.
What do EMF stand for? Oh, move over some to your right. There you go. What's EMF stand for?
Mr. Move over to the left.
Perfect. Now you know who we are and our directions. This is Press X Start Gamers Digest, a video game news show that condenses the most important game news from this past week of the year. What? Yes. Into an hour-long meal just for you. We are live on YouTube every week when we can make it because life is hard.
But making it into 2026 without getting invaded is easy.
Oof. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Don't forget, you can support us by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell. If you are listening, we appreciate you, greatly appreciate you leaving us a review on whatever podcast service you are tuned in on. If you would like to, you can join our conversations by going to our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. All right. With that out the way, let us jump into the gaming news with what is happening in 2026. Brought to you by IGN. So they put together a list of the biggest games that are coming out in 2026. Possibly, maybe for right now, things may get delayed. You know how it is. So I pulled out some games and added some games to create our own little list of games and then actually talk about predictions of where we think some other things might happen in this year. So let's start with PlayStation. I broke it down from PlayStation, Nintendo, and Microsoft. And I got a couple other stuff. But yes, PlayStation. Also, I am putting the third-party games in PlayStation just because that is the majority played console. So these games are going to be, doing things on PlayStation. So yes, the first thing, HighGuard. So we first saw this game at the 2025 Game Awards, the Jeff Keighley show, and it went over like a wet fart. Yeah. So it's gonna come out at the end of January. It is done by what's the Apex studio? I can't think of their name. They make Apex Legends. Respawn. It's made by Respawn Studio.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they are trying essentially to do the same kind of Apex Legend release where they showed it off and then like a couple months later it came out and it just did gangbusters. It just kind of changed the environment of first person shooter battle royale games.
Yeah.
So they're going for that again, but HighGuard is a different kind of game where it's sort of MOBA. You get horses that just kind of come out of nowhere. And then there's swords. There's a lot of stuff happening in that game. And when it was shown off, okay, well, first, before I start like really getting into this game, Sean, what do you think is going to happen to this game? Do you think this is going to do anywhere near as good as Apex Legends did? Do you think this is going to become the next Concord? Do you think that this is just going to release and it's going to be it's just another game?
I think it was announced wrong. It has the potential to be good. You got what the hell is it? Marvel Rivals that is doing well because I mean, it's just another hero shooter like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
I think the issue is there room for another?
I mean, I think that's a great question. And the answer, I feel like the answer always is, well, if the game is good, because you had Marvel Rivals and it was just like,
Mhm.
okay, well, at that time we had X, Y, and Z games. Just like there's a lot of these free to play games that are taking everyone's attention. The Marvel Rival dropped and just like, oh no, people have time for that. And
I
then
I mean, but people also want to goon over you
character
know.
skins. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
and
true. Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
to say
Yeah.
the success of a game nowadays, the goon ability factor is a major part. You
Yeah.
got Stellar Blade, you got the First Descendant, Marvel Rivals,
And I'll tell you,
shit. Even when Overwatch came out, you had a Tracer
Tracer skins.
in the
Yeah.
orange tight pants. Like
Yeah. Yeah. I will
Concord
tell
didn't fail
you,
because it was a bad game. We played it.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Concord had a whole art design issue. But I will tell you, with Marvel Rivals specifically, you have such a solid point about the Gunner skins, because if you look at the timeline of skins, the
Mhm.
original skins were probably now the most conservative skins that they have based off of like what they've done with the different characters. And it's just
That's
like,
crazy work.
yeah, like they've definitely went in a direction with these skins. So that makes total sense. Like that is like sex sells, and that's what will get the microtransactions going
Mm.
essentially. So when we look at High Guard, it is a thing of, this has potential because it is made by Respawn Studio and they have a pedigree. They know how to make these games. The I think the like you hit it on the nail in terms of how they promoted it. It was the one more game at the Game Awards, and
That's a
it,
lot
it
of
the
pressure to throw on a free to play hero shooter that people. I think everyone unanimously thought that
yeah.
it's not KOTOR. What the hell's the name of the damn game? Whatever
The
was
Star Wars.
announced first.
This is
It
tough.
was another something of the order.
Oh, Star Wars. Fate of the Order.
There
Star
you go.
Wars. Old Republic. Fate of the Order.
Fate of the
Yeah,
Old Order. Whatever.
there you go.
Whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Like there was definitely bigger heavy hitters that dropped during the show where you have High Guard being the last thing. It's like, oh, this feels weird. On top of that, the actual trailer was confusing about what was going on. Like the game is not going to be straightforward. It is going to be objective based and MOBA s, where I guess there's different lanes you can take. But all that was really hard to show in a 30-second trailer
This
before
is
it starts.
something that they should have announced differently.
I
And
totally agree. Totally agree.
maybe all right, maybe I don't know, whatever. Next game. We've spent too much time on this
Yes, go
potential
ahead.
failure.
What is the next game, Sean? What is the next game?
Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. Now this is a game that everybody needs to keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
If you know, if if you got good taste. But no. uh
So,
go ahead.
real quick,
Question?
it's it only occurred to me just now that like RG RGG
RGG.
Studios,
Yeah.
yeah, they released their games at the start of the year.
hmm
That's just a thing that they
I don't
do.
know when that cadence began, but they've been doing
Yeah.
it for the past 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. Like it just occurred to me. I was like, yeah, because Pirates Yakuza was early last year, and then Infinite Wealth was early the year before. And
Mhm.
it's like, okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so Pirate Yakuza. Kiwami 3 is
Mhm.
Dark Tides like, what is Dark Tides?
Dark Ties seems to be a additional storyline, I guess,
Okay.
as a springing off point for the future of the franchise, from what I've seen. Um, and of course, Kiwami is just the remake of Yakuza 3.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Oh,
see.
that's
It
actually
says,
pretty cool.
yeah,
So you get the
Dark
remake.
Ties was originally just supposed to be a viewable movie, but RGG Studio couldn't miss out on its last opportunity to make Mine playable. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, so it's a side story character developed to a full game.
Yeah. And then
I
the Kiwami series, that's a strong. So is that
It's
just
just
the
it's
remake?
just a yeah, it's just straightforward remake. So they had Yakuza 0 and then they had the original Yakuza that released on PlayStation 2.
Mhm.
Yakuza 1 and 2, those are Kiwami 1 and 2.
Okay.
And Kiwami translate to if I'm if I remember correctly.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
But
right. So the next game. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, no. Nothing. Nothing.
okay. Next game on the list is Resident Evil Requiem or Resident Evil 9. That comes out February 27th. Um, this is, it's a Resident Evil game. It's going to be a heavy hitter. This is Capcom doing what they do with these games. So it's, I feel like, because like as it is right now, we know that the main character is sort of like a bumbling, I don't want to say idiot, but
Mm.
she's like there is a Japanese name for these type of characters, and I don't remember the name. But like she's gonna be the reluctant hero essentially. Because like she
Got you.
doesn't have great weapon skill. Like she's trying. She wants to solve this mystery. But then on the flip side, we have Leon Kennedy, who's going to be with the ability to actually destroy or kill all the zombies and help solve the mystery. So it seemed like that's going to be the move. There's a lot of stuff happening. This is Resident Evil. You already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, I don't know what to tell you. It's zombies. Classic. Next game, Crimson Desert. This comes out March 19th. I put in parentheses possible sleeper hit. I think this is my most anticipated game for 2026. I say that
Yeah.
knowing that GTA 6 will most likely come out this year. And the reason why I say this is my most anticipated game is because I feel like this game will either be a complete unoptimized mess where nothing works, everything is a mess, and it's just terrible to play, or this game is going to fit in the same place that Dragon's Dogma was in, where I'm just like, this game is the best game I've ever played. I know it has faults, but every part of this game I fully love, and I am fully down for like riding to the end of the year of like, no, this is the game of the year. I don't care if GTA 6 came out. This is the game of the year. There's no middle ground. I don't know. Every time I see this game, it's like, oh, they added new stuff. It's just like the game's not even out yet. What do you guys? What is? I don't even understand what this game is anymore. There's metal dragons in this game that you can ride. Sure, sure,
I have no interest in it.
yeah. So I'm keeping an eye out to see how that is going to turn out, or if it gets delayed. I think it's very
Hmm.
possible that game can get delayed with how big it's supposed to be. Speaking of delays, the next game on the list is Marathon, March 2026. Um, I'm holding out hope for this game. I don't
I'm not getting
think.
this shit.
Yeah.
My bandwidth. If I get a game, it's gonna be Arc Raiders, and even I don't plan on getting that. Like,
Yeah. So I was literally just about to say, even though I'm holding out hope for this game, I don't think I'm gonna get this game because I don't think I will be able to interact with this game in a way that I would need to in
will
order
satisfy
to
you.
like, yeah, in order to
Get
like
your money's
progress with
worth.
the
Yeah.
game. Yeah, and it's just like I need more than just like an extraction element to the game, like a single player campaign or like a PvE kind of thing. That would be cool, but it's just like I don't know. I don't think I don't think it's gonna be a trash game. I think it's gonna be a solid game. I think if I'm looking at review scores, maybe it might be like an 8. More likely it's gonna be like a 7.5, something like that. But I think they did a lot of great work between the alpha and the beta that we last saw that was public. Like they're doing what they can to make this game look better and change that perception. But I don't know. It's extraction games, kind of difficult. So we'll see. Next up, Pragmata, April 24th. I still need to play this demo. I've downloaded it. It's on my computer.
I think they're gonna come out with a console demo as well, but yes, you need to play.
Yeah. So like I need to play the demo because I am very interested in that game. I still think it looks really cool. I like the idea of the whole hacking and shooting, but you need to hack first before you can shoot. It's like, oh, that's cool. You played the demo. Do you have anything else you want to say on it for all the new listeners?
It surprisingly works.
Yeah.
It may be a lot for some people messing with the puzzles and shooting, but
they'll figure it out.
It works. It's not too crazy and clunky.
Yeah. And then, actually didn't get to ask you the first time around, but like, did the what's her name? I think the android's name Diane or something. But did the android, did she seem like personable? Did she have like a character? Or was she like silent?
It has typical Capcom jank.
Oh dear.
And you either know what that means or you don't.
Yeah.
And you'll either be fine with it or you won't. Like it's not gonna win awards for best acting and performance. This is not The Last of Us. This ain't Uncharted. This ain't God of War.
Yeah.
It feels that if you've played Mega Man or Resident Evil, did they put out a dinosaur game that we played?
Oh, Exoprimal.
We were shooting. Yeah.
Yeah. That went out last year.
If you know how they talk in Capcom games and how shit feels tilted, it is what it is. So like,
yeah,
you're either put off by that or you're not.
Yeah, that's a really good way of explaining it. Okay. So what's the next game, John? Because I know you're excited for this one.
Oh wait, god damn it! I don't have the one over. Wait.
No, it's
Saros.
There you go. Yeah, April 30th.
DJ finally started playing Returnal. You need some assistance? I'll go re-download it.
So here's the thing, right? I haven't played it. I haven't jumped back into it because I got in my feelings. I was in the second level. I just went down the hill or whatever to go into the environment. There was a purple thing on the ground. I was like, oh, what's this purple thing? I interacted with it. It summoned a giant freak boss. And I'm sitting here fighting for my life. Like, what? I don't even know what I did. Like, what's happening here? What I think it is like part of the online mode that like put on top of it like later on. Because it was like, oh, you're doing like a challenge mode. And you're trying to beat the person's, I guess, time for beating the monster or something like that. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, that sounds new.
Yeah. I did not beat the monster. It thoroughly washed me in the ground. And I was like, dang. I guess I gotta do this over again. What I thought was doing over again was doing that second stage over again. No, it threw me to the very start. I was just like, oh my God. I was so mad.
Roguelike.
I was so bad.
You know, I'm gonna download it, DJ. We're gonna play it. Okay. I'm gonna help you out here.
That works for me. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this again at some point, but like not now. I'm upset. But yeah, Saros, I'm locked in for that. I'll be playing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you say you want to play Saros, and I'm like, you're just gonna have the same frustration if you don't get a handle on Returnal. You're gonna feel like you wasted your money.
Yeah,
you may not feel like it.
I do like the combat system in that game. Like once I got adjusted to it, it's like, okay, I understand how this works, and it was very like fluid. So if they are adding to that for Saros, I'm totally in. Like that works for me. Speaking about totally in and working for, I don't know the segue. 007 First Light comes May 27th. This actually got pushed back I don't remember what the original date was, but it got pushed back because GTA 6 got pushed back into the year. So they were like, all right, well, we got more time to work on this game. What is your hype level for this game?
Um, I'll give it like a 7.
Yeah,
Like I enjoy
yeah,
the effing around in Hitman
Hitman.
games, but as we've talked about before, it's just way too open for me, which is sounds silly. Um, and I have this thing about when I play Hitman games, I want to do all the different ways to beat the level, but I'm not good enough.
That can get it done.
I am not good at stealth games. I will sit there and
Hmm.
wait
Hmm.
until I notice the pattern, and I'll
You know how
see
I feel about
playthroughs,
stealth
and
games.
some people are just like jumping through hoops. I
Yeah,
mean, and I'm sure they play the level over and over and over again, but I need something more structured that 007 First Light looks like.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And what I do like is, from the, I think it was the state of play they showed, like if the stealth goes bad, it's not immediate game
Mm.
over. Like you can pull out your gun, you can start throwing hands, like you can figure your way out of the situation to get to the next checkpoint. And it's just like that's what I want because like you, I can do stealth, but
Yeah,
I have a certain attention span for it. And if it gets beyond that, it's like I don't, no, I'm just gonna throw hands. Like that's
yeah.
I'll
I
make it
don't want
work.
instant fail. I want alternatives.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm also I think I'm around the 7. I might be like 7.5, like low 8 in terms of my excitement for that game. I think it will be fun, especially since we don't really have a like Uncharted like experience anytime soon. And I feel like this might be the closest we have to that in a weird way. Even though we did have
Mm.
Indiana Jones. Yes, yes, I know, but still. So we'll see. Next up, Insomniac's Marvel Wolverine. This comes fall 2026. What's your hype level for this?
I'll give this an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Um, I enjoy Insomniac's Marvel games.
Hmm. Yes.
I'm curious to see how they handle Wolverine. I'm sure they did it competently. Um, yeah, a good 8 or 9 until I play it.
Yeah.
They may go up once I play it. I'm like, oh, this is the greatest shit ever. But I think
I
my
got
really only hype level that is 10 is GTA and maybe like Saros.
yeah. I got something that I got to get off my chest about this game. I I don't think I actually said it on cast. I'm not even sure if I said it in the chat, but I absolutely hate how Wolverine looks in this game. It's like it's hard for me to even like wrap my head around like, well, why do you not like it? Like, is it the suit? It might be the mask. It might even just be the fact that I just maybe dislike the classical Wolverine like Batman
Yeah.
mouth part being out, and it's just like I'm looking at this guy's mouth for way too long, and it's just like I'm not supposed to be looking at Wolverine's mouth, man. That's not the important feature of this guy. Like, what's happening here? So it's a weird thing, but I am almost a 40-year-old man. That will not deter me from having fun in this game. Okay, I
I
cannot
don't
like
think you'll be
something and
looking at
still
his
enjoy
mouth
it.
while you're playing the game. You'll probably be looking at another body part.
I'm gonna have the camera spun around looking at his face the entire game. It's like, how do you know where the enemies are? I'm just figuring it out. Okay. The next game on this list is GTA 6, which is scheduled for November of 2026. Sean, is this game coming out next year or this year? Dang, this year. Is this game coming out this year?
I don't think they can afford to push it back, but I don't think they will. I was gonna say they can't afford to push it back, but they all gotta do shit for
Yeah.
the next 10 years, I think.
Like, I'm along the lines that this game will come out in November. because I don't really know why, but I feel like if they knew that it was going to take longer, they would have
Mhm.
probably just been like, okay, this game is just going to take longer than November. And for them to be like, all right, well, it's going to come out in May. Now we're going to give months for November. It's like, all right, well, obviously your team understands what that development distance between May and November. So it's just like, all right, well,
Yeah.
you guys feel like you
I
need
just
that?
know this will be the first year in a long time that Call of Duty really takes an L due to another game and not their own self-inflicted harm.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I
Unless they're gonna
mean,
move.
I honestly I feel like this would be the only year really where Microsoft can fully say, hey, you know what, guys? Black Ops 7 did not do well. GTA 6 is going to make everybody money. So we are
Mhm.
going to hold off Call of Duty for next year and really give everybody the game that they want or should have gotten with Black Ops 7, whatever that needs to be. Like they have the excuse this year and this year only if GTA 6 comes out in November.
Hmm.
But yeah, and also, what do you think the price tag is going to be on that game? Do you think it's going to be like 80? Do you think they're going to keep it at 70?
Nah, I think it'll be 70. People are
Yeah.
smoking pipe if they think the default price is gonna be $80. There will be an $80 version. There will be a $100 version. There will be a $150 version.
Yeah.
Maybe even 250.
Hmm.
But the standard price to get in will be $70.
Yeah, I agree. I
I
I
will
think
I will
the
eat some wet
I,
bread.
yeah, I
I
think
will eat some
the
wet bread if it doesn't start at $70.
oh no. Like I'm along the same line as you where it's like they can only lose money by setting the base price at $80 versus $70. They can always make money by adding another addition to the game where they can throw some digital items at the people to get them to spend the extra $10. Like it doesn't make sense for them to push this game up any higher to push people out, especially knowing that the economy is terrible. A bunch of people are without jobs, without income. So it's just like, all right, what are we doing here pushing this game up, knowing that we're going to lose money on a game that we need to make money on? So it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, set the base price to 70. I mean, if they really want to do something, if they really want to do something, set it to like 60, set it to 55, They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Not
Mhm.
even remotely. But yeah. Um, and then the next couple of games is just they're supposed to come out in 2026, but there's no actual date. So we have Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I think at this point we've both is that
I
a
played it.
okay? It was like open, right? Semi open?
What? Open beta?
Yeah. Yeah, because like through the
No.
PlayStation thing.
No, it wasn't open though. You still had to be
Oh,
invited by
not
a
yeah.
PlayStation.
But it wasn't NDA or anything.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we both played it. I think it looks super pretty. Just in case. I think it
I'm
looks
gonna
super
get in
pretty.
trouble.
They're gonna be like, we're gonna cut your whole podcast down. Like, wait a minute. You were listening this whole time?
Hmm.
But yeah, I think it looks super pretty. I think the combat or the fighting mechanics of like you don't start with all of your squad, like you get them as you progress through the fight. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
that's a
you gotta
cool
knock them.
idea.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, like that's cool. Again, I almost have the same feelings as I do with like Marathon, where it's like
Mhm.
I just I don't have the capacity to really invest in this game to play it to the level that I would want to play it. So it's like this is a fighting game. You can't really casually play a fighting game. I mean, you could just play the arcade mode or story mode and just be done with it. But if you have any like want to get online, you need to invest time because you're gonna be a punching bag, and that sucks. What's your feelings on this?
I like it, but as you just said, I did play online, and I got
Oh, see,
I got I got disciplined for daring to win one round. Oh, you want to try harder? Let me show you something. Yeah, so and we don't gather enough. Like, all right, it'd be cool if like we were younger and we gathered at each other's houses. All right, one person has the
That's
game,
true.
can play it, but
Yeah,
uh,
that's
this
true.
damn online game, and they want everybody to have their own copy.
Yep, gotta love it. Gotta make
Yeah,
money.
so
The next game on here is Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra. We have seen this game twice. One time is when they showed Captain America and Black Panther talking to each other, and then I guess about the fight. And then the second time, it was during like an I think Unreal Tech show where they're just talking about the tech behind the game. We haven't seen this game in a very long time. I don't even know if this game is still going to happen. I think this is the Henning game by Skybound, Skydance, Skydance Media. I think one of the two, but I'm not positive that this game is going to happen. I don't know. Maybe we see some more of it earlier this year. I don't know. And the last game on the list is. Do you have anything to say about Marvel? No. Last game on the list is Onimusha Way of the Sword, which I am cautiously optimistic about this game. I think visually the game looks cool. I think they said like part of the game's mechanics are like parrying and like timing your parries to do stuff. All that stuff sounds interesting to me. What I don't like is the fact that I feel like the camera is they're doing the classic Onimusha camera where the camera is fixed in a corner of the room and you're running around the room with the camera fixed. And I'm like, I don't like that kind of camera control where it's like locked to a corner and you have to just adjust your controls. And I don't know. So I'm cautiously optimistic about that game. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. We'll see whenever it comes out and what game it comes out around. Because hey, if it's around Crimson Desert, no. All right. That's it for PlayStation / third party stuff ish. Next up I have on this list is Nintendo. Nintendo's list is very small because Nintendo does things that Nintendo does. The first thing on this list is Pokemon Gen 10, which is also the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Are you going to get this version of Pokemon?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because ZA, whatever the hell we're calling it, looked very interesting, but I had a lot on my plate about playing with it.
Yeah.
I
actually
maybe.
I had some thought about getting Pokemon ZA like between Christmas and New Year, but I was like, you know what? I'll just wait till Pokemon Gen 10. So I'm gonna get this. I think if they're following the same track that they have been with the last like Pokemon main gen spinoff, like this should be like pretty good, especially for it be working on Switch 2. My only concern is that this is a multi-gen game and it's for both Switch 1 and Switch 2. And if that's the case, it's gonna suffer. So we'll see.
Well, you already know it's gonna be for both. It is what it is. Sir, how's it gonna suffer? They were barely pushing the last system.
No, I mean when I say suffer, I mean from a technical standpoint, not from any other standpoint, because that game is gonna make bank. The thing could be running on freaking a rock with full paper wrapped around it. People will still buy it because it's Pokemon.
It could
The
be
next
shit
game,
on a stick. People are gonna.
they'll call it Trubbish. So the next game is a new 3D Mario platformer. So I put this on the list because last year I had did in our fantasy critic, which is going to happen soon.
Yeah.
I had drafted a new 3D Mario platformer thinking like it has to come out this year, it's the launch title of the Switch. Like, what are they doing not doing that? And said they had Donkey Kong, which was like, okay. And I think it was made by like a spinoff of the Mario team or part of the Mario team or whatever inner workings, how that works. So it's like, okay, well, do we get a 3D Mario platformer this year? I don't know. I don't know. Like the next thing I have on the list is a new 3D Zelda, which is like I I feel like does that make more sense to have next year than the Mario? Or do you think Mario makes more sense?
They released them in the same year.
Not a 3D, no, because I think the last 3D Mario game we had was what Odyssey,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that came out in a
But
different year
Odyssey
as
came
well.
out.
Like, did Tears of the
Odyssey
Kingdom
came
come
out
out?
in 2017. It came out the same year as Breath of the Wild. They came out 7 months apart.
Oh, you're right, yeah, because Breath of the Wild
So
was at the
I don't know.
front
I
of the
don't
year.
see it happening, but it's possible. It's 100%
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. That those are kind of shot in the dark because it's like I would imagine like maybe. The other big thing that I wanted to point out that next year is the 20th anniversary to Super Smash Brothers, and
Please, please, no. Sakurai needs a break.
no, he's warmed up from Air Riders,
Gosh,
but
this
we'll
man is
see
going to
there.
be on his hospital bed.
Right.
Good God.
I gotta test these characters, man. You gotta take a break, Sakurai. Um, yeah, so that's it for Nintendo. There could be I know we know there's a new Yoshi game. Maybe F-Zero. I don't know. Like Nintendo is the hardest for me to like nail down because they're just so
Yeah.
siloed off in what they do. Yeah. Microsoft. Microsoft. All right, so the first thing I have up is Fable 2026. It was supposed to come out last year. It did not, as we all know. Um, they canceled a bunch of games. Fable was not one of them. So this year it could either come out or they can cancel it. It's kind of hard to really nail down Microsoft where they're at right now because they're so focused on AI and they're just funneling money to AI and they're funneling
Yep.
money from Xbox to AI. So yeah, Fable. What's your guess on this? Do you think it's going to get canceled or it's going to come out this year?
I don't know what Microsoft is doing with themselves.
Say
They
again?
canceled Perfect Dark.
Oh.
Fable is far enough along that it may come out. They need something in 2026.
I'm
A
trying
new
to find a
game. 'Cause
quarter
let
so I
me,
can flip it.
yeah, let me see. Halo, that's a remake. Gears of War, a remake. Bethesda, they need something other than just
Yeah, they
releasing
do.
all their games that came out a year or two ago on PlayStation.
Yeah, yeah. Like so, yeah. I don't know. Like Fable coming out next year is the most like. Uh, I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. I just have no idea when it comes to Microsoft anymore in terms of like what they value as like worth developing. So it's tough to say. But what we do know that they're working on is the Halo campaign Evolved. We've seen a little bit of that last year, so we know it's coming out this year.
Mhm.
Um, is it going to be that thing that actually revives Halo and make Halo relevant again, or is it going to be another Infinite post its or I guess pre its updates where it actually got better? I don't know. I'm Halo will always be like a special time and place for me. I just I don't know if that time or place will be anytime in 2026 at this point. I don't know.
I was never into
Getting around for
Halo.
Halo.
No, I played the original like years after all the hype, and I was just like,
Oh,
I can see why people like it if it's your first
yeah.
foray into first person, the same way GoldenEye was for a lot of people. But if you were playing other stuff, it's like this is all right,
Mm,
but nah.
yeah. I don't think it doesn't hold up without its nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. The next thing I have on here is that it is the 25th anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved, which is why they're doing the Halo campaign involved. But the only thing I added is like we don't know what they're doing with the multiplayer side of Halo, and it's kind of where they're just releasing the campaign involved. But I say maybe there might be a multiplayer thing. There could be a multiplayer thing, but I think when I say that out loud, it makes more sense that there is not a multiplayer thing, and this is just how Microsoft is treating Halo, where it's like we're gonna release a single player thing that'll be a lot faster to develop. You guys can make it, put it out, put it everywhere, literally, and then keep it moving off the money you make and do something else. So we'll see. Next up, we got Gears of War E-Day. It's also the 20th anniversary of Gears of War, so I can see this being a thing that happens next year. Um, can't say I'm super excited about this. Does Gears of War do anything for you?
Once again, no. I played the
Yeah,
co-op with my friend. I think the first one or the second one. I don't know which one you
mm,
could play the campaign
I
co-op, but
couldn't tell you to be honest.
yeah, it moves too slow and clunky for me.
Yeah,
I
I played.
guess you could kind of attribute that, or it would be analogous to your damn Gundam battle operations,
Oh
where
yes,
everything is
yeah,
like very slow and methodical and
methodical.
intentional. But
Yeah,
I mean, I played online a little bit on my own, but it's still just like, yeah, the same for me.
yeah, yeah. I played online somewhere for like maybe like 10 minutes, and I just kept because I didn't know the controls. I kept on like sticking myself to the wall and
Hmm.
like peeling off the cover and going back and peeling off and like trying to figure out like what was happening. It was a mess. It was a mess. I was like, okay, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good on this. And last up we have Bethesda Softworks. So it's their 40th anniversary. Um, we do know Fallout Season 2 is coming out next year, so maybe there's a Fallout game. They also have Starfield that's supposed to be coming to PlayStation, so it's like I'm expecting to see something out of them. Uh, Maybe both things.
Are you interested in Starfield?
No, 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 no.
Would you play it at all if it was free?
If it was free, I'd give it a try. I'll try it.
I feel like it was
I,
partly interesting when I did play it, but I played it on Xbox Cloud, so it was slightly laggy. So I
okay.
don't know.
Yeah. See, like I feel like if I wanted to play that kind of game, I'd probably just play the Outer Worlds 2. Because like
Or No Man's Sky.
yeah, or No Man's Sky. Yeah. Yeah, like
We'll
and
start
I
No
have
Man's
No
Sky
Man's
fresh.
Sky. And we that thing gets updated every 2-3 weeks. The way Sean is pushing that game. So yeah, and then the other thing on Microsoft side is the South of Midnight. Like I believe I believe they're working on a port for PlayStation. Um well that I would imagine that should be a next year thing just because of how strapped for money Microsoft is, and that'd be a good way of
Yeah.
making more money because they say, "Oh, this game won an award at the Game Awards. Check it out." The last little bit of anniversary stuff that I found is that there's a 40th anniversary of FromSoft this year. We can get Armor Core 6 DLC, Elden Ring DLC, maybe, or like Dustbloods info. I don't know. Yeah, they could do a bunch of stuff. They can do everything or nothing. They're FromSoft. They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last thing is Ubisoft. It's their 40th anniversary. Um, I'm not sure if that means anything, seeing how they are going to be or in the process of getting bought out by like Saudi Arabia and them companies or whatever. So I don't know, but we do know that they're working on the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, a la Resync, I believe that's the name.
Can't wait till Marcus loves that game.
Marcus, this is your time now. So yeah, and then the last thing I have on here is that the big prediction, which is probably not really a prediction, is just reading the terrible economy and this whole weird push for AI, which is squeezing out everything else, is that there most likely will be no hardware announcements or like hardware upgrade announcements. So in terms of the PS6, the PS6 handheld, I doubt we will see anything on it. If we do, it would probably be like later in the year to like push out further and like, oh, you'll see this at the end of 2027 or 2028 or whatever. But I don't think we're gonna see anything. I mean, Microsoft could just be like, whatever, we're Microsoft. We're gonna show you what the $3,000 super Xbox PC looks like. I don't know. You got any ideas?
No, they shouldn't announce anything next year. Got a lot of stuff going on in the world. It would feel pretty insensitive. Probably.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Speaking of insensitive, we got more Microsoft stuff coming along the way. Before then, hey, you doing good? Great. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Join us by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. After you do that, and before, make sure you do the things of liking this video, subscribing to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you will see when we do this again, because we do this weekly, like at the start of the episode where I told you about how we do this every week. We're live every week. So yes. If you're listening, not watching, but listening, leave us a review on whatever podcast service you're using. Let us know. You can come to the YouTube page. You can come to the specific podcast episode, comment below, say, hey, I left you a review, check it out. And then you tell us where you left the review so we can actually go check it out. And I'll give you a thumbs up. Not in person. Jeez, I almost said in person. Wherever I can. So yes, let's jump into the news to wrap this up, and then with what we've been playing. Number 2, RAM prices increase could see next generation consoles release delayed. This comes us from Insider Gaming by way of Tom Henderson. I basically just said it, that the RAM prices are essentially going to make it very expensive for the R&D side of next gen, and just to develop or to build the consoles to be sold. It's going to be too expensive. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with the PS5. There's nothing wrong with the Xbox Series X. There's nothing wrong with the ROG Ally X Series X. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with the current consoles. Switch 2 just came out, so they're going to be here for a while. So it's just like, why not just push the generation out further? They did it back in 2009 with PS3 or whatever. Do the same. No,
they did not.
Wasn't PS3 generation long?
No, because the PS4 came out in 2013.
Was November. The PS4 generation long?
Yeah.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
PS4, okay.
2013 to 2020.
Okay.
That was the first time that had happened.
Yeah. Okay, I got those numbers mixed up. So yeah, it's like, that's fine. We're no one's gonna riot as long as the games come out. The kind of downside to that for the PlayStation side, anyways, is that the PS5 jailbreak rumor has caused a Star Wars game to increase 1,000% in price. This also comes from Insider Gaming by way of Tom Henderson. So, a new PS5 rumor suggesting that the console can be jailbroken has caused one Star Wars game to increase in price by over 1,000%. So what's happening here is that there is a backdoor in there's a backdoor from this Star Wars game that allows you to access the PlayStation 5's kernel. So you're able to essentially hack the PS5 through this game. And
I think some of the keys have been released on the internet too, something like that.
already, oh
Yeah, I've
wow.
seen some numbers.
Oh dear. Oh
The
dear.
hell is it? ROM keys. Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay.
That was 4 days ago that I saw that.
Oh dang. Dang. So yeah, and because of the way this hack works, Sony, there's no way of Sony being able to patch it out because it is affecting the like hard code of the PlayStation. So it's like we're I almost want to I don't think it's like assembly level, but like it's probably around there. So you can't get code into that essentially. So
Yeah.
yeah, they got nothing they can do. So it would actually be beneficial for them to be like, hey guys, PS6 is coming 2027. Please don't jailbreak our thing anymore. Come on, guys, please. So, the best they can probably do for right now is just brick consoles that they, are seeing that are playing like modified stuff. So, you can take the risk
So
and go ahead.
apparently the ROM keys are something that is like hard coded in, and some people are saying with the amount of hackable quote unquote PS5s in the wild, the cat is out of the bag. PS5s are going to become this generation's Xbox 360 when it comes to piracy. Eighth
Yeah.
gen was the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And they said they can't really patch ROM keys. It'll be patched by launching the PS6 sooner. So
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see. Number 3, The Witcher 3 is reportedly getting a surprise new expansion this year. This comes from VTC. So this is weird because like, wait, isn't Witcher 3 like old? Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, it most certainly is. Oh, I did not pull this one up. Yeah, grab that. This comes from Andy Robinson. So essentially the studio that is working on the Witcher 1 remake, they were able to, I guess, put together some do some work on Witcher 3
Yep.
to put this expansion together. So that's cool. If you're still playing The Witcher 3, like, hey, you got some more content to play. I don't know how. I mean, I think if they put this out in conjunction with The Witcher 4 coming out, maybe that's like a good way of like onboarding people. So okay, let them. CD
This is a
Projekt Red is currently
paid
working.
DLC though.
It's paid DLC.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not surprised. So yeah, CD Projekt Red is currently working on multiple The Witcher projects, including Witcher 4, a remake of Witcher 1, and a multiplayer game set in the Witcher universe. Multiplayer game. I forgot about that. Okay. Um. Yeah. So get excited. You're about to get some more Witcher stuff. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I
Here's the
couldn't get
thing,
into the
right?
game if you remember. Apparently, I didn't even get out of the starting area, so I
Yes.
just it ain't for me. It ain't for me.
I was like, why am I playing this white man? What's happening
Mm-mm.
here? All right. Well, the last bit of news before the quick hits is Microsoft CEO says people need to get beyond calling it AI slop.
Shut your ass up.
That's where I'm going with this. This is from Ethan Gotch. So Satya Nadella basically at the end of 2025 came out and had this like little looking ahead of 2026 thing, like little piece that he put out. Let me find the actual quote. We need to get beyond the arguments of slop versus sophistication and develop a new equilibrium in terms of our theory of the mind. That accounts for humans being equipped with these new cognitive amplifier tools as we relate to each other? This is the product design question we need to debate and answer. No, we don't. It's AI slop. It will be AI slop. Try something else. Try making games. Instead of
We
canceling.
tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Charge them more and cancel the games. That's how we'll make money. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about this.
I will just say that they're crashing on the Windows side as well as the Xbox side. Apparently, they're renaming Microsoft Office to Microsoft 365 Copilot. They are pushing AI hard.
Jesus. Okay. Cool. Great. That's awesome. That's it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing success. Can't wait to see that happen. All right.
Anyway.
Okay, so last up we have for the quick hits, number 5, NVIDIA GeForce new time limit will stop gamers at 100 hours each month. This comes from PC Mag. So in late 2024, NVIDIA introduced a 100-hour cap for those who signed up after January 1st, 2025. Existing subscribers were exempt from the last 12 months, but that changes January 1st, 2026. So essentially, everyone who is on GeForce now will be capped at 100 hours each month. This is probably somehow connected to AI because, of course, it would be. This is NVIDIA.
If you want to play longer, you can buy 15-hour blocks of time. That is crazy.
Well, either you buy the 15-hour blocks of time or you buy a graphics card, and that costs half your life. So, you make your choice. All right. Well, that's it for the quick hits. That's it for the news. Let us talk about the games we've been playing over a little break. Sean, what you been doing over the break?
Nothing new. More Battlefield. Nothing new. Move on for me.
True. All right. Well, I did some stuff. Not much, but I did some stuff. So one of the games I played was Skate Story. Skate Story is this interesting indie game where you skate. You are a demon and you're trying to either get to the moon or beat the moon or conquer the moon or something. I don't know. It's very artsy. I think artsy is the best way I could put it. It's very colorful but dark.
Artour,
yes. It is very colorful but dark. I did the tutorial. I did some skating. I did not like the mechanics. And I said, you know what? It's not for me. Put it down. The other thing I've been doing is pretty much going headlong into a bunch of D&D stuff. So I have brought back Baldur's Gate 3 from the grave. I am playing it with my wife, and we are slowly making our way through that game. It is fun time. We took about 2 hours or so to make our characters. But we did it. And we played the game for about an hour. So, time well spent. So we're going to be doing that, here and there every now and then. But yeah, D&D is back in this house. It's good times. Lots of crazy stories that will hopefully come up as she makes decisions. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if we should do that. And she does it. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. But yeah, that's it. That's us. Welcome to the new year. We're back. And we are glad to be here for you and with you. Yes. I was going to say stuff, but I decided not to because it's a new year. Can't do that. All right. This has been another episode of Press X Star Gamers Digest. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, do not forget, you can join our conversations by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. Do not forget, if you are listening to us and not watching, you can leave us a review on whatever podcast service you're tuning on. Make sure that you come to this YouTube channel, or yes, to a YouTube channel, to the video. Leave a comment below. Let us know that you left this review, or you can just leave us a review if you're watching this and just like, hey, I liked everything you guys did. You guys are amazing. I'm going to tell all of my friends and my family and the people I don't like, because I must share your awesome message. Do that. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Take care. See you next week.
You went full Jimmy there for a minute.